Good evening. I have recently returned from the Horn, if you'll pardon the expression, of Africa, where Gervais, that's my husband by marriage, and I have been missionaries for the past 12 years or so. When we were first married, Gervais had a little church right up in the far northwest of Scotland. But it was extremely cold there, and my husband's stipend was very small. So we opted to become missionaries, and I must say the warm climate seems to suit him better. All our time in Africa has been spent living and working among the Ouagadougou tribe. They are pygmies, you know, no more than 4 feet or so high, and often I would see them wandering naked through the long-stemmed thistledown with great broad grins on their faces, giggling with each other as if something had tickled their fancy. The name of their village, Ouagadougou, comes from their own language, which, roughly translated, means turn left at the cesspool and mind where you put your feet. Would, alas, that we had known this that first day Gervais and I arrived at the village. As we approached the large wooden entrance gate, all the natives were gesticulating. It was probably the hot weather. Then they started waving at us and shouting, "Woolamooga, Woolamooga!" Taking this to be some sort of greeting, Gervais and I hurried through the gate and found ourselves up to here in Woolamooga. It was some time before the Ouagadougus ventured near us. Although they did very kindly offer us a little hut to sleep in, just downwind of them. When we eventually made contact, the witch doctor, a charming man, taught us how to use the dam soras when entering or leaving the village through the wooden gate. The dam soras turned out to be a rather large pair of old wellies, and incidentally it was Gervais, ever ready with a statistic, who pointed out that the wellies were 27 inches high and the witch doctor's inside leg measurement was 22. He didn't go out very much. It was probably he, too, who gave them the name of Dam Soras. What happy days we spent there in Ouagadougou. I taught the children to read and write some sort of basic English, and Gervais ran the bingo hall and the casino. I introduced the children to 2 books, the Bible, and for very good reasons, Plummet Yourself by H.D. Balcott. In this way, of course, they would learn to care for their brethren and at the same time look after their system. The children were marvelous. What a sense of humor they had, and such great practical jokers. I never knew from one night to the next what I would find in my bed. A snake, a scorpion, a tarantula. One night I actually found Gervais. I think the rascals must have put something in his tea. School, of course, was always out of doors. I would wear a wide, cool skirt and blouse, and the boys, nothing at all. And let me tell you, I have never... We all learned... We all learned a great deal from each other. And when we got thirsty, I would say to the boys, "Now, up tree you, get coconut." And laughing, they'd reply, "No, up tree us, up you." And so, of course, I'd have to climb the tree, and the boys would stand underneath laughing as they looked up at me. Ah, those dear boys, some of them must be 18 or 19 now, and I can hardly wait to see how they've grown. Gervais, on the other hand, is not so keen to go back. He and the witch doctor, alas, had a slight altercation on one occasion, and Gervais lost his temper. I'm afraid he told the witch doctor where to stick his wellies. Didn't you, dear? Good night.